If you insist.
Please, death, too many. Somebody just. Oh, Shadow Thief. What is the Shadow Thief doing all the way out here? This journal was found on the body of the shadow-slain warrior that you stumbled upon near the entrance to the Dark Woods. The last entry is of particular interest. Nothing is as I'd imagined that it would be. I expected to become a hero when I joined Mazzy Fenton's party. I expected that we would slay monsters with ease and bask in the glory of victory as they do in the old tales. But it is not as it seems. I did not expect the drudgery of the march, the casual horror of slaughter, the smell of death everywhere. I swear I can taste it. We've killed so many shadows and black wolves that my brain has become as numb as my arm. I am covered in ichor, but have not the energy to even clean myself. If not for Mazzy, I think that I would be mad. She is a constant source of strength and always reminds us of the innocents that these beasts have killed, of the horror that we must take upon ourselves to save the people who have no defense. Mazzy is the hero here, not I. The battle has only just begun. Today we arrived at the entrance of the ruined temple. This is long. It was crawling with shadows. Were it not for Mazzy's quick thinking, we surely would be dead. There were far too many to fight, but Mazzy used the stained glass of the ruins to reflect what light we had, illuminating the entrance and sending the shades to their doom. While the stained glass caught the light, we were able to find a pocket of safety. Any shadows that came within were destroyed by the light. Tomorrow we will attempt to enter the temple and the darkness. I have never felt such dread. I tried to be as brave as Mazzy, but cannot. I feel the horrible, inescapable urge to run, and when the battle is joined, I can only hope that I will not. Last time I was entertaining the idea of having Mazzy join the party, and the only spot that she could possibly be is if she had enough paladin-like abilities, she could replace Aerie as a part healer. But I looked at her abilities; she does not have like any healing abilities. She's a fighter, but because halflings can't be paladins, but they gave Mazzy like a pseudo paladin build, a pseudo paladin kit on top of her fighter, and with that, the only healing ability she has is lay on hands,
Very well.
which like is nice, but that's weird. How do I get past here? I have scroll lock being what makes my cursor not able to leave this window. I had it toggled on, but it still left.
Kate!
You will not steal my vengeance. I don't even know who you are.
Weapon has no effect.
All right, all right.
Best you make peace with your demons before I send you to meet them.
Man things, curse you and curse the world. Can a wolf not enjoy her last meal in peace? We've come to put an end to the evil of you and your wolves. You've preyed on your last innocent. My wolves? Ha! No longer fool. The pack has fallen under the fell magics of the Shade Lord. Your hunting has gone awry. Explain yourself. Who is the Shade Lord, and what has he done to your pack? This place was not always like this. floating in a false and unholy darkness. It began only a short time ago. The ruins to the east of the den have long been a place of foreboding to my pack and me. We had no desire to tread the ground of the fallen temple. The temple was once dedicated to Amanator, a god of the sun, and a great prophetess is buried within. It was holy ground once, though now it is foul. It is obvious that Amanator's power has waned, for if this were still his consecrated ground, my doom would never have arisen from the bowels of the temple. Go on. Some weeks ago, muted rumblings were heard beneath the temple. We paid little heed to them until the skies darkened and the shadows deepened. It was high noon when it happened, and the pack gathered so that I might calm them. I thought it to be an eclipse. It was not. The Shade Lord came among us then. He dominated my wolves, my children, with a glance. I changed form and leapt at his darkness, but he merely laughed. Anath, he said, bend to my will. You shall be the means of my revenge. He walked amongst the terrified wolves and killed them all with a touch. Once they were all dead, his darkness reached out to the corpses of my children and animated them as shade wolves. Numb with terror and sorrow, I ran. I've hidden these last few weeks from the shades that once were wolves, and from the darkness that creeps out from the temple that once imprisoned the Shade Lord. I will hide no more. This man I killed only to gather strength to face the Shade Lord. He wants only to kill, and those he kills, be they man-thing or wolf, arise as shades in his army. Will you allow me this revenge, or do I have to fight you as well? If you wish to attempt to kill this Shade Lord, I will not stop you. I go to face him now. If you value the pitiful man-things of Imnisvale, you will follow me to the temple and kill him if I fail. Good hunting. First, I'll loot your cave. Not that you have much stuff of value.
What would you have me do?
Okay. All to do in the
If
cave.
you insist.
There was no point in killing her. She's probably gonna die to the Shade Lord. Though, letting her
Very
go
well.
alone will probably make it so she does die to the Shade Lord and rises as an enemy in that battle, but if I was reading into the situation correctly, but I don't know. What is going on? What am I using? Yeah, okay, I'm using that. This is... This is a longsword, right? Yeah. Does more damage and it heals. I don't need healing right now. Blade of Rose is better than my mace in every way except for AC. But I have this because of, yeah.
That's not right.
Also, what I wanted to look up, the thing I was talking about earlier, that I forgot to do, and it doesn't really matter, is I'm a level 11 Paladin Cavalier. I wanted to see how many more proficiencies I get, because I'm gonna get a Holy Avenger soon. As soon as then I have the quest to get it, I just have to complete the quest. About killing a dragon. I want to know if I can get two-handed weapon and Holy Avenger's two-handed weapon in this game. I wanted to see if I have enough proficiencies to actually get proficient in two-handed weapon, two-handed sword, a great sword. It would be switching up my style fairly late, but like Eh. Oh, it's right there.
Victory? Unclear. Destruction? Certain.
Yeah!
You know, for an area called Rune Temple, I'm sure seeing a distinct lack of Rune Temple.
Fall,
command
creature,
pure chaos.
and feed the earth!
Kinda.
Yeah!
So it's probably in here or here. Actually, one of the reasons why I'm okay with playing a game I've played a bunch of times before is because I don't remember much of it. But I have one distinct memory of this area.
Weapon has no effect!
Actually, I'm gonna call it a vague memory. But there's a part of the temple here, but you can't get to that temple, that part of the temple from here. Is what I'm remembering. And I could be wrong. Like I said,
Pay attention.
I don't
You will
remember
get
much.
no second chance.
The reason why Hira isn't doing damage, isn't really hitting them, is because she still has a base club. I need to remember how to get Shadow, okay.
Your life ends here.
Oh, for the love of crumb cake. That wasn't even close, was it?
Weapon has no effect!
Yeah. Pay
Fall,
attention.
creature,
You will
and
get no
feed
second
the earth!
chance. You know, I think the forest likes Boo.
This forest? I don't think this forest likes anything living. I mean, one less spot that I haven't discovered in this quadrant, so, like, yeah. Who is this? Did you hear a why? If I do get greatsword proficiency, I would like at least 3 more proficiencies to switch into greatsword, because then I want 2 proficiency points in greatsword and then 1 in two-handed weapon proficiency. But if I do that, I would give Jahira my shield.
Your
Go for the
life
eyes, Boo.
ends here.
Go for the eyes.
has no
Yeah!
effect.
That's not right.
Weapon has no effect!
As she is literally the only other person who uses a shield in this current makeup.
Your life ends here.
In this current party makeup, I mean. Well, Yoshimo, if you don't want to get hit, don't, be the one... I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. Yeah, of course there's nothing to the... Should have also gone south, but
All right,
well.
all right.
I don't think Baldur's Gate 2 works like Baldur's Gate 1, where you get to a new area by going to the edge of the map.
Fall,
Your life
creature, and
ends
feed
here.
the earth!
Oh my!
I command pure chaos. Kinda.
We are all heroes. You and Boo and I. Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
Hit up Minsk. I could make it so that Jahira could hit stuff, these things. She can't right now because she doesn't have magic, and I could just activate her one of her spells, Shillelagh or Flame Sword, but yeah, see, this is the temple wall. We have to find the other entrance.
If you insist.
Doesn't help that it's so dark that it's hard to see the actual map. Oh, this isn't a wall?
Your life
Feel the
ends
backhand
here.
Don't let my
of
friends be hurt.
justice!
Yes?
Yeah!
Your wish?
Yeah!
Very well.
I command pure chaos!
Your life
Kinda.
ends here.
I
Feel
command
the
pure chaos!
backhand
Has no
of
effect.
justice!
This fountain is filled with a dark, thick liquid that reeks of death and decay.
I command pure chaos! Kinda.
Nico, it's a trap. Use the mirror to the left of the crystal there to gather what light is left and avenge my pack.
Hurry up! All right, all right.
The polished glass of this ruined window catches some of the weak light that the darkened gem puts forth. You could arrange the panel in such a manner that it would reflect all the light if you wish so. When you turn the pane of polished glass, it reflects the light from the gem and the area brightens.
What would you have me do?
Nature, take the life she bore, creature, and nature, take the life she gave.
I won't let my friends be hurt.
Yeah!
Come on. No. Stop.
Where
Stay in the
midst
light.
goes,
You don't have to do anything.
Evil stands aside.
With the polished glass reflecting the light from the gem back upon itself, the illumination is significantly brighter.
Your wish?
I'll help however I can.
Wait, what is it? Ability score drain. I think that just...
Hurry up!
Yeah, that goes away with time. No point in casting a spell.
If you insist.
For the fallen! Weapon has no effect.
That's it?
That's not right.
Weapon has no effect.
You point, I punch.
Weapon has no effect.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the
Weapon has
eyes.
no
Yeah!
Nature's servant awaits.
What can I do? I'm so happy you brought me with you. I never imagined that we were doing such great
What would you have me
things.
do?
23, 21.
Your wish? Very well.
The edges of this pit are scratched and torn, as if some large creature has moved through here recently. The darkness of the pit is a black so deep it strains your eyes just to see it. Yeah, this is what I was talking about before, the area of the temple that you can't get to in the overworld is probably right here. You have to get to the inside of the temple right here, and then traverse, and that's where the payload is. This is all if my memory remembers correctly. Okay.